Since the bot crisis, we got one update who destroys the free-to-play account's communication and the one who works thanks to the hashtag #SaveTF2. Despite all of that, I still see a lot of people struggling to kill bots when the server is infested with them. The first thing you need to know is the next thing. The bots use a pathfinding who will try to avoid as much as possible the sentries. So, by putting sentries in some specific locations, you are able to change their path and decide from where they will come. The first way of winning against the bot is obviously to kick it from the server before too many of them join and start to focus the player, which results in making the match unplayable. If this option fails, you will have to fight them. How? Don't worry, I will try to show you how to fight them with every class when it is possible. We will have a look at the 9 mercenaries, from the heavy who have the biggest health pool to the spy who can have the lowest in the game. There are two types of teams who have the ability to counter bots. The first one could be called as the solo bot killer team. They will be able to kill them without the help of anyone else. You will find in this team 3 mercenaries. The first one is the heavy. You can use the Fist of Steel to reduce the damage and switch to the minigun to destroy the bot at close range. You can also use the Family Business, which is a really accurate shotgun to kill the bots. He has plenty of ways to kill the bots thanks to his health, which give him the ability to tank 2 quickscope. The second one will be the soldier, who can use either stock rocket launcher to corner pick, and which is actually a safe option to use. He can also go for a combo playstyle soldier with a shotgun and a rocket launcher, which is less safer to use. He can also use a direct hit, which is the godlike weapon to use technically if you can aim with it. And then finally, he has the battalion backup, which is a secondary really misused when it comes to fighting bots, because you will nullify the crits that will shoot at you, and instead of doing 150 damage, they will just do 50, and it's really useful and it's a super playstyle for the team. The third one is a demo who has 2 main weapons for this. The first is the nose cannon, which can one-shot a bot by double-dunking him, or the stickies, which will be his secondary weapon and a weapon of choice when it comes to fight bots, because you will be able to put some traps and to kill the bots thanks to that. For the other team, we have the classes who need help to kill some bots and who rely on teamwork. Let's have a look at them. Starting with the Pyro. Despite having 125 HP, his damage takes at least 2 to 3 seconds to kill the sniper, which is too much when it comes to fight a bot. You can obviously switch to melee range, but you'll be in a dangerous spot because you can be critted by his melee. You can eventually go for a combo with a flare gun, but it will be really hard to pull. If you miss, you will die. Otherwise, the best weapon as a pyro to kill bots will be the Dragon Fury because of the instant damage. For the sniper, you will sadly need a vaccinator medic on you, but if you have one, you can be the game changer when it comes to kill bots from long range. We can think for that of the heavy bots who were coming few months ago, and sniper could easily destroy them, while soldier, demo, or heavy were destroyed by them. As an engineer, you will mostly be a support for the team, offering to your team some cover and putting more targets in front of the sniper bot. As passing a sentry to determine the path of the bot, you will be a great assist for the team, but only when it comes to support. So you will not be there to kill the bot, but mostly to provide some cover for your teammates. For the medic, well, it's easy. He is the core of the team play against bots. You will need a vaccinator or a crit-free medic to be able to save the team. You will grant some classes who couldn't pick against the bots to fight them, the ability to destroy them. In short, if you pick a vaccinator medic against bot, find a skillful player in your team, stick to him and destroy those bots in teamwork. In shielding your pocket with burst resistance, you're doing a great job. But keep in mind, you will always need to let your pocket go first, otherwise the bot will see you and headshot you first. So be careful when your pocket's on. For the scout, it's sadly not the most useful class when it comes to kill bots, and that's why he is almost at the end of my list. But you could consider it as a good asset. There are some ways to kill bots. For example, you could use the bomb and a ton kill to kill them. It could work. But for real, if the scout kills a bot, he will sadly need 90% of the time a medic on him. Otherwise, it will be a really hard task for him. And finally, for the spy, you really want me to talk about it, a steel squad versus a bot who can sit for cloak. Eh, If you try to play spy to kill a bot, I wish you good luck because it's the worst class possible to pick to go kill some bots. If you're lucky and have a skilled medic with a full stock Uber and he's willing to pocket you, you two could try to get an Uber backstab on him, but the chance for such a scenario to occur is pretty low. So, to resume, on the top pick to kill boss, we will have Heavy and Soldier for the tankiness and damage, Medic because he is a casual killing bot meta, and then Demo because he can kill boss from a safe spot. For all the other classes, they can't really do much versus bots and will mostly need the help of a vaccinator medic to go kill them. Obviously, this video was mostly here to target some new players who will need help to kill bots instead of some veteran players with thousands of hours in this game, because they already know how to kill bots. But for the new players who are under 1000 hours in this game, I hope this video will help them to kill bots. And if you like the video, feel free to subscribe, it always helps me a lot.